Wow, how I came to do it was because I was working in the NHS in a really stressful job, and got burnout. Overworked, underpaid, all of that really, and yeah, constantly being bombarded by negativity, people's negativity. Because people are stressed, people are
Yes.
frightened, people want to see the doctor now. Um, being a sensitive person, an empath, I just took it on and took it on, took it. Um, I didn't really understand about the energy body
Mm,
and how you can take things on energetically and how other people's energy can affect you. So pretty naive, really, seems that I've always been on a spiritual path. But I suppose when you can't see it, when you when you when you go out in the world and you get dirty, you can see it on your clothes and you wash your clothes, don't you? Whereas energetically, that's still happening. You still pick up people's
yes.
moods, people's opinions, people's beliefs, and although a few years ago that might have sounded a bit woo woo and new age hippie, but actually we all have experience of entering a room and not feeling comfortable in the room,
Yes.
and because somebody's just had an argument, or you
Someone's
go
come
into
in a bad mood, you just sense
yeah,
it.
yeah,
But
yeah,
just like, someone also walks into the room and lights it up. We've all
yes,
had those experiences.
yes,
Yeah, I'm just like you in that I'm a bit. It took the menopause for me to then realise I was highly sensitive, and that I was absorbing everybody else's energy all around me, and that was the work I had to do to balance my energy and clear it. But similar to you, on a spiritual path, I teach yoga and meditation and mindfulness. Why did I not get the whole energetic piece, for goodness sake? And now it's so obvious. It's like, oh, for God's sake, you know.
yeah, yeah, and it is. Well, I mean, partly it's the society we live in. Our westernized society. We're totally disconnected from anything more spiritual or what we can't see. So
We're so conditioned out of us, isn't it?
we are conditioned out of it, because as human beings, our natural state is to read and feel energy. So it's not just you know energy work isn't just for the few, highly sensitive or empathic people, or special psychic people or mediums. Right? We all have this ability. We all have this ability to read energy. We engage in energy all the time. We're just not conscious of it because we haven't been taught what it is, and what happens when we engage with different energies. So that example of walking into the room is a really good one, because everybody has had that
Yes. Yeah.
experience. And what it really is that your energy field is reading the energy of the room.
Mhm.
You're just not consciously aware of it. But if you were taught how to read energy, and the energy and electromagnetic fields are real and they do exist, then you'd instantly know. You'd go into the room and think, oh, okay, the energy in here is a bit odd. Has somebody just had an argument, or maybe something negatives happened, or maybe it's just that particular room doesn't get very much sunlight, so it's very dark and dingy, and that
Yeah.
breeds mold, and you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
so there's all these different sort of reasons why we might feel comfortable or uncomfortable around people, about places. Um, and we still feel this, but it's very much on an unconscious level until we become consciously aware of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a bit like wearing black, and not seeing the dirt on your black clothes, but if you were wearing white, you'd see it, you'd identify it sort of quicker, so you'd like shove it in the washing machine before it got really, really grungy.
I think
So
too that whole just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. It's so easy to demonstrate if you put two magnets near
yes,
one another. You can't see the magnetic field, but you can see the effect of it, and
yeah.
that's the same thing. But it's that shift in understanding and knowing, isn't it, and sort of being.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's returning to wisdom that we always had. Our ancestors knew it. The tribal people still know about it. It's literally only really within the last couple of 100 years that we've lost the ability to interact and read energy,
yes.
um, because we've become so disconnected from the natural rhythms of life, our own natural rhythms. You know, everything has, everything is a circle, whether it's day, night, the seasons, our own life cycles. Everything is a cycle, and there's a reason why you're more tired at certain parts of the day and more awake at certain parts. If you're getting proper rest and sleep, then we're not programmed to be up working in the dark, and we get
Exactly.
out of balance really, really easy.
Yes.
So yeah, and why do we feel so good in the spring? The sun is shining today. I've got the windows open. It uplifts you, but why is that? Why does it feel more uplifting and more positive, and gives you more energy? It is all to do with photonic energy and electromagnetics.
Yes.
But the exciting thing is now that spirituality and science is coming back together. Now that
Absolutely.
science
Yeah, I love this. I love understanding the science behind it all and what's working and why, it's
yeah.
fascinating. Yeah, really
So
fascinating.